Hello everyone, and welcome to my British Royal Family official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. During Harry's new excursion to Japan and Singapore, the Duchess of Sussex was seen wearing an enemy of stress fix as she got things done in Montecito. Meghan Markle might be battling with the more upsetting parts of her life, especially when her significant other Sovereign Harry isn't close by. While the Duke was in Japan and Singapore recently, Meghan was spotted wearing a little blue fix on her wrist as she got things done making the rounds in Montecito. Specialists have guaranteed this could be a stress fix by Newcomb, which works by closing off the cerebrum's typical instinctive reaction by conveying electromagnetic frequencies. The Everyday Record revealed that the gadget could be sending a quiet message to Harry to show him that she is finding things troublesome without him. Both Harry and Meghan have been open about their emotional wellness issues previously and have supported for individuals to stand up and get help when they are battling. An inside source let Nira magazine know that the Duke turned out to be very concerned when he saw his significant other wearing the pressure fix. They said, "There's a genuine trepidation that this fix is a way for her to send a quiet yet powerful sob for help to individuals in her circle, specifically Harry. ASOS could flag that she's truly battling with the sheer size of pressure and the heaviness of obligation that is on her shoulders." While Harry was away, Meghan figured out how to loosen up by investing energy with companions, including going to watch Barbie at the film to commend her 42nd birthday. The source added that the Duchess loves yoga and contemplation and activities most days. They said, "She's inclination very poor since there's such a lot of vulnerability right now," making sense of that her mom Doria Ragland and her companions have been guaranteeing her she is working really hard. The insider proceeded with that regardless of every one of these stress busters, Harry is as yet stressed over Meghan, saying, "Harry has been frantically stressed over Meghan and all the pressure she's needed to persevere for longer than he can recollect. He's been entreating her to hold tight, yet is completely mindful of how hard it is on the grounds that he experiences similar challenges adapting to it himself. The reality she's presently falling back on well-being patches to adapt makes Harry considerably more concerned." Ruler William and Princess Kate's extremely extended vacations, causing a stir of individuals from the imperial family, have noticed that the Sovereign and Princess of Ridges have taken extended vacations. Ruler William and Kate, Princess of Grains, are causing a stir with how much time they have had off, an illustrious pundit has said. The couple closed off the late spring to focus on investing energy with Ruler George, Princess Charlotte, and Sovereign Louise. The Sovereign and Princess of Ridges have apparently invested energy at their Norfolk Bullfoal on the Sandringham Bequest, and Corridor on the Caribbean island of Mustique and Balmoral Palace in Scotland with their kids this Christmas season. An illustrious source told All Right magazine last month, "William and Kate have made obviously their youngsters are their need this late spring occasion. They have closed off a significant part of the late spring so they can invest energy with the youngsters in the UK. Yet, the time span the pair have taken off has not slipped through the cracks by individuals from the illustrious family," Day-to-Day Express Imperial journalist Richard Palmer has said, cautioning that it could all around become an issue for the pair. Talking on the most recent episode of the Imperial Gather Together, the Regal Observer said that however they might have been accomplishing some work in the background, they have had a long downtime with their 3 kids, in contrast to most families around the UK. He said, "I really do believe that is an issue for them also. They're extremely famous, they're a colossal resource for the UK. However, there have been eyebrows brought up in different pieces of the illustrious family about how much time they're not doing official commitment. It likely could be that they go under a smidgen of strain to up their number of commitment." Furthermore, he focused on that there aren't numerous families around the UK where the 2 guardians can bear the cost of the advantage of expenditure the majority of the school occasions with their children. He added, "There aren't numerous families where both the dad and mother can have 12 or 13 weeks with their youngsters on all of their school breaks. I believe there's a huge amount of generosity towards them, yet they in all actuality do have to watch out for that. Last year, Princess Anne, every now and again laying the most focused imperial, did 214 commitment. Her more established sibling came in close second, racking up a sum of 181 commitment to 2022. The Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh took the third and fourth puts on the rundown with 143 and 138 illustrious commitment to 2022. In the meantime, the Sovereign of Ridges did 126 and Kate limped along, attempted 90 illustrious commitment, coming in 10th spot out of the functioning royals. Albeit the couple have not done however many commitment as others, the decision is viewed as justifiable, considering what William experienced growing up. Mr. Palmer proceeded, "The Princess of Ribs has clarified that her kids will remain her need for years to come, and when you hear William and Harry discussing his experience growing up, and how their dad was generally at his work area or away someplace, you can maybe comprehend the reason why that is really important." Previous BBC Imperial reporter Jenny Bond told All Right. Magazine applauded William for being committed to his imperial job while likewise focusing on his loved ones. She said, "With the late sovereign's weak well-being, William presumably needed to move forward to his full-time regal occupation faster than he could have trusted, yet you can see now the way in which committed he is. Nonetheless, I likewise especially respect the way that he's not an obsessive worker like his dad. He knows how significant everyday life is. He is by all accounts an all-out, involved, caring father." William has recently remarked on his dad's obsessive worker nature, telling a BBC narrative, Ruler, Child and Successor, Charles at 70, delivered in 2018, that he might want to spend more family time with the ruler. The couple are set to embrace a regal commitment on the commemoration of the late sovereign's passing, September 8. It is guessed that Charles and Sovereign Camilla will go through the day in private at Balmoral Palace, where the previous ruler passed on. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, went to a regal wedding precisely a long time back today in Norway. Express.co.uk investigated her dazzling crown, which additionally turned out to be her own wedding diadem. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, made a stunning entry at the 2001 wedding of Crown Ruler Håkon of Norway and Mette-Marit in Oslo. She was decked out in an electric cobalt blue silk outfit, white night gloves, and shimmering precious stones on August 25, 2001. Ruler Charles, who was then the Sovereign of Ridges, additionally went to the Norwegian illustrious wedding. The ongoing Duke of Edinburgh, Charles' more youthful kin, and his moderately new Lady Sophie went with him. For the festivals in Norway, Sophie wore her jewel wedding headdress along with a 3-line pearl neckband. The neckband highlighted an interlocking precious stone heart catch. Sovereign Edward gifted her this gem on their most memorable wedding commemoration in June 2000. Sophie's crown was the champion star of her regal wedding clothing, particularly in light of the fact that she'd just worn it for her own pre-marriage ceremony 2 years earlier. The headband began from the late Sovereign Elizabeth's own adornments assortment. As well as Crown Princess Mette-Marit's wedding, Sophie has worn the diadem at a few other illustrious services, including the pre-marriage ceremony of Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden and Daniel Westling in 2010 and Crown Sovereign Frederick of Denmark and Mary Donaldson in 2004. This is a fascinating reality since regal ladies as a rule need to return their credited wedding headdresses to the ruler in the UK, like Princess Kate and Meghan Markle. In any case, obviously the Duchess of Edinburgh was given the diadem to keep. In spite of the fact that it has never been demonstrated, it is accepted that the headdress was made by David Thomas of Asbury and Garrard, the crown diamond setter at that point, utilizing 4 sections from Sovereign Victoria's majestic circlet. The removable fleur-de-lis, Maltese cross, and Anthemian parts of Sovereign Victoria's magnificent circlet could supposedly be traded out and reconfigured. Maxwell Stone, a jewel master at Stephenstone, told Express.co.uk. Sophie's delightful precious stone headdress was browsed Sovereign Elizabeth Hugh's confidential gems assortment. Notwithstanding, the Anthemian headband likewise honors one more previous ruler, as it was apparently developed utilizing 4 pieces from Sovereign Victoria's magnificent circlet. It's likewise conceivable that the crown fills in as a recognition for ruler Philip because of its utilization of Anthemian, a strategy utilized in old Greek times. Before he wedded Sovereign Elizabeth Hugh, the late imperial was ruler of Greece and Denmark. Putting a value on such a wonderful piece is staggeringly troublesome. I'd appraise it to be worth roughly £1.25 million. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.